Disability is certainly not inability, and this is evident in the story I'm about to tell you. 20-year-old Bernice Ekpe would not allow her hunchback frustrate her dream of becoming a nurse. Though the condition has disrupted her education several times, she's refused to give up. Ms. Ekpe is one of the thousands writing the 2017 BEC, a step she believes will take her a step closer to realizing her dreams. Joe News' Volta Region correspondent Fred Kwame Asare caught up with her at the examination center at Adakluwaya and filed the following report.
20-year-old Bernice Ekpe was born a healthy child to a farmer couple in Adakluwaya and had no sign of disability during her infancy. At age 6, a hunch started developing at her back, coupled with severe pains in her spine. Her parents quickly took her to the hospital, but couldn't afford the medical bill for her condition to be fully corrected. Bernice, since then, pays occasional visits to the hospital for medication whenever she's in pain. Her condition has disrupted her schooling several times, as she's had to stay home for months to nurse her pain.
Something here at my back, it always pains me. So if sometimes I don't feel comfortable if I'm sitting down, I always lie before it or study my books. Because of the pains, I'm not going to school again before the exam approach.
But Bernice is determined and wants to become a nurse despite her condition. After passing her mock examination in the Adaklu district, she was registered to take part in the 2017 BEC. She is confident she will get good grades and make her mom proud. Bernice's mother, Victoria, who is a widow, accompanies her to the examination center every day. She says even though she was unable to pay the initial 810 Ghana cedis for tests at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, she makes sure she seeks medical care whenever she's in pain.
I didn't give birth to her in that condition. The hunch started developing at her back at age 6. She was taken to the Whole Municipal Hospital, but was referred to Trafalgar and later to Focus Clinic, where we were asked to do a test at Kolebu Teaching Hospital. But the amount requested for the test was too huge for me to afford. I only take her to the hospital when she feels pains, but the hunch keeps growing bigger. She does everything in a prostrate position and complains about pains in the side and knee, which have affected her moving around.
Victoria is hopeful it is not too late to correct her daughter's condition.
Really a sad story there. Hopefully Bernice would get some help for that back problem to be corrected. But authorities at the Suke Primary School in the Lambusi district of the Upper West region fear for their lives and that of their pupils who study in a dilapidated school block. The school, constructed 63 years ago, has never seen any form of renovation. The school block has developed cracks and gaping holes, and they fear it may collapse on them if immediate steps are not taken to build a new structure. Upper West Regional Correspondent Rafiq Salam has more.
This is the Suke Primary School, located at the Lambuse district of the Upper West region. It was constructed 63 years ago and has never seen any form of renovation. Watching it from afar, you may have a feeling that all is well, but a closer look at it tells a different story. There are cracks or gaping holes all over the walls. The screeded floor is now partially eroded, exposing the overside concrete. The only thing that one can say seems to be intact in this structure is its roofing. However, its durability is being tested as walls on which the roof is sitting on are on the verge of collapsing. It can simply be described as a death trap, as pupils and their teachers have feared studying under the pre-colonial building. Balebe Basirama Emmanuel is the assemblyman for the Suke electoral area.
where they are currently occupying was built in 1954, and it has become a death trap, which is very, very dangerous to the children. Some few months ago, there was a disaster of that sort down south. So we don't want to wait till such disaster occur before we look for remedies. So we are calling on government now to come and help us before any unforeseen occurrences.
Another issue of concern is the increasing number of pupils at the school. The pupils are packed like sardines in the dilapidated structure. Chief of Suke, Yeremenu Zimi George Nwawese, who also doubles as a teacher at the school, stated that the large number of pupils in a class makes supervision and class control difficult.
I'm handling class 1 as at now. There are over 80. And how can 80 people be in the class and then effective teaching can be done? There will not be any effective teaching. The people ratio to teacher is not more than 25. Now, if a class is over 80 or 80, how do you manage it? The concentration is not always there. The teaching is not always effectively done.
To add insult to injury, a new classroom block that was constructed a handful of years ago was shoddily done and has also started developing cracks on its walls. Community members on their own have started contributing money to build a new school block for the pupils, while appealing to the government and benevolent organizations to come to their aid.
The youth have contributed some amount, and they are waiting patiently. If they can get an NGO or any government assistance, they will be able to help with the labor and the technical know-how. Some of them are even masons. They can help to get them the structures.
Reporting for J News, Rafik Salam, Suke.
The studios, my name is Benis Abubedu. You're watching Joy News today.